Why does every Christmas special start out like this? Well, I guess you can tell it's the holiday season. I said it's the holiday season, and something that tends to happen around this time of the year is that my hands go numb from the bitter cold. The worst thing, though, is that I can't do anything while I'm in this state. I tried opening this mysterious package that I found on my porch, and I even tried playing Super Mario World. And I think we all know which one's the more important one. I can't play video games! And this sucks because video games are like my second? This is my first? No. My second favorite thing in the world. If only there was a way to experience the world and characters of a video game without using these dirty hands.
Hey, that's not food, it's plumbing!
Oh, but I'm hungry. Bamboo good. Yoshi not knowing plumbing?
Look, I'm sorry. I can't turn this off, so you're in the same boat as I am.
Yoshi like motorcycle. Go vroom.
And I want to get the hell out.
Super Mario, Super Mario, Super Mario World.
Ah, yes. Nothing speaks more Christmas than an Italian plumber that rides a green dinosaur. For me, it's the ideal way to spend the holiday season. But the main reason why I like to connect the dots with these two entities is because of this little cartoon right here. Oh, hey, my hands work. Now, Super Mario isn't a stranger when it comes to his own animated shows. He's been through the ring before with the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon. However, this one is the black sheep of the Mario Cartoon universe because it seems like no one really looks back fondly on this series. You know, you got people who remember Do the Mario, the racism episode.
Everyone's learned that it's not a person's color that counts, it's the kind of person they are inside.
Mario cussing Luigi out. And of course, the best one.
That's the President of the United States!
If we don't get him and the White House back to the real world, Cootie Pie will ruin America!
But the only thing people really talk about with this show is how fucking annoying Yoshi is. And I guess the Mama Luigi episode, but even then, you can only last so long with that ear-bleeding voice. Now, the show originally aired with the Captain N the Game Master cartoon, and while I could talk about those segments in high detail and give you all in the scoop on why Mega Man looks and sounds like this,
It's a mega movie.
A mega monstrous castle! Only one mega problem.
I think it'll be best to just ignore that part and just pretend it never happened. However, if we look at the Super Mario World cartoon episode list, we can see that only 13 episodes were ever aired, which is a big difference compared to its previous entries. And I know you guys would love to hear me go through every single one with my funny and quirky jokes, but I only chose 2 episodes to talk about today. One being the pilot episode named Fire Cell, and the other being the seasonal The Night Before Cave Christmas. And yes, I know it's the holiday season, so I should just jump right into the Christmas episode, but I don't think you know how dangerous it is to just jump right into the 5th episode of the series. The other people who did that, let's just say they didn't recover. So how about we just ease ourselves into the first episode of the series and jump right into the prehistoric world of 90s animated jank. Like I showed before, the cartoon opens up with their own intro, and don't get your hopes up too high. I know this looks like decent animation, and the song is an absolute banger,
Mario and Luigi are doing what they can.
but it doesn't get much better from here. The episode begins with our villain of the story, Wendy O. Koopa, or how she was known in the olden days, Cootie Pie? I'm glad that was changed. Here we see her admiring her new ice palace, and while she loves the reflections of herself because she's a narcissistic B-word, she doesn't love the fact that it's quote-unquote
Raisin!
Oh, what the hell? I thought Yoshi was bad. Oh, silly Cootie Pie, I have a solution for your freezing dilemma. It's called a mirror. But no matter what you do, it seems like she's always going to be an abusive little brat. So she comes up with the clever idea of trying to, warm up her ice palace? Well, clearly she's never played a Pokemon game. And for this daunting task, all she has to do is find someone called Mama Fireplant, which results in Cootie Pie starting the search with her Koopa underling. What the hell was that? Why the hell are you looking at me like that? What did I do to get that kind of response? I'm not the one sexually abusing you, you freak! Well, anyway, we then cut to Mario and the gang having a good old prehistoric barbecue.
Dino dogs, Bronto burgers.
Stoneberry pie!
Here we see the main characters of the show. You know, you got your Peach, you little guana, and how crazy people say it, Mario. Before the replacement of Toad from the earlier cartoons comes Yoshi. And I think I've already addressed his issue before, but just in case you didn't get the message.
Mama Fire Plant lives on the other side of the river. And I'm scared of water.
He's a disgrace. So, with Yoshi eating up all of their precious
Stoneberry pie!
Luigi demands our dinosaur friend to get more fire from Mama Fire Plant. But in order to do that, Yoshi has to cross the river, which, it looks like he's scared of water. Oh, so you're afraid of water? Well, how about this? Torture! It's okay if it's a fictional character. But if we're all being honest here, what you should be scared of, Yoshi, is the big-headed monster coming your way. Oh god, here she comes! Well, after that horror, we cut back to Cutie Pie on her quest for Mama Fire Plant, and surprise, surprise, she sucks at it. And in the middle of this commotion, Yoshi overhears the kidnapping. So he gathers up the courage and finally crosses the bridge over the river, and surprise, surprise, he sucks too. Jeez, what is it with characters being so clumsy in this show? It seems like you can't get past one episode with at least 2 people tripping or slipping. Like seriously, 30 seconds after this incident, Luigi slips for an unreasonable amount of time on an ice cube. And what does Mario say when he finds ice in Mama Fire Plant's home?
Mama Fire Plant must have been kidnapped. She would never allow ice in her dome.
Makes sense. So yes, after finding a single ice cube in Mama Fire Plant's home, Mario comes to the conclusion that she must have been kidnapped. And the only way this could have happened was through the why the hell is it there warp pipe in the middle of her home. And just to make sure they know it's going to the right place, Mario fucking throws his brother down there. Oh god, Mario, you don't know what you're doing, stop! Oh god, no!
Luigi, look!
Look what you did now! But in reality, the pipe actually takes them to a random sky zone, and there, they almost die like 3 times. Also, we get to see some of that Mario and Princess Peach's dress action. However, we all know it's just an animation error, and that's definitely something that these old dick cartoons have in common. Their animation isn't the most consistent out there, and each show is filled to the brim with continuity and animation errors. Like if I went frame by frame with this show, I'll see stuff like this where I can't even tell if she's smiling or frowning. It just changes every 2 seconds, I swear. Also, not to mention, Luigi's arm looked a little... well, little. Either that or he has a giant fucking head. But you know what giant heads get you? What? No, not that. It gets you this. He's dead. Well, you know what they say. If your Italian Brooklyn brother dies, then you might as well join him. At the end of everything, though, the whole party ends up together in Iceland due to a very conveniently placed warp pipe. Here is Cutie Pie's Ice Palace, and it looks like it's in no condition for guests, and then, well, I'll let Princess Toadstool explain it.
Mario, pay attention! We've got to find Mama Fire Plant fast! It's so warm, look at all the slush! Iceland is melting!
Meanwhile, what is our least favorite brat up to?
They can buy fireballs from me. I'll have a fire sale.
You get it? She said the title of the episode. It's really clever, isn't it? Like, well, like, I can finally die happy now. Wait. I can't die happy if there isn't a poorly written musical number. What am I gonna do now? Well, I could die happy, or I could dance.
She doesn't care if you freeze like ice. She's one bad lady and she ain't very nice. Cutie pie rap. Cutie pie rap. Cutie pie, you're such trash. The 2 things you love are yourself and cash.
shit, she just got burned! Well, this little serenade doesn't last long because the Mario crew is here to save the day. But then they all get frozen by these little urchin creatures because they're all idiots. So now it's up to Yoshi once again to save the day. And this time he finally conquers his fear of water and saves his friends and Mama Fire Plant. And how does Yoshi get rewarded for his noble bravery?
But I think the hardest thing in Dome City is my little dino hero. Honey, you can't light my fire anytime.
Sex. And there we have it, the first episode of the Super Mario World cartoon. I know I made some jokes here or there about being pretty bad and all, but honestly, never mind. But hey, at least we've eased ourselves enough into this messy world where I assume it's safe enough to go ahead and jump right into the 5th episode, the night before Cave Christmas. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Oh god, we weren't ready yet! What the hell is gonna happen now? Ho ho ho, it's a me, Chris Pratt. Now, give me all your money. It's time! Oh god. That was terrible. I'm never doing that again. This episode begins with 2 of the worst characters possible fighting over a
Barbecue mammoth whip.
Of course, we know one is Yoshi, but the other one is the new addition to the series, and his name is Oogtar.
Getting better.
And he just makes me wanna give him a high five. And how about that? It looks like this Christmas episode primarily focuses on his character. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this one! More specifically, his behavioral problems, and it looks like it's causing a ripple effect throughout the whole village. So, what grand idea is Mario gonna come up with this time?
We'll call it Cave Christmas.
What that?
It's a day when everyone's nice to each other.
Yes, Christmas, the season where everybody is nice to each other. Hey, can you shut up? Like, seriously, I'm recording something right here. Can you just get out? Just get out. Just leave. Anyway, Cave Christmas, everybody. Now, for this idea to work, Mario explains that Cave Christmas is all about being nice to each other. And in return, Santa Claus himself would deliver presents for all the good children. And you know what? This actually works. It seems like everybody is pitching in and working together to bring the best Christmas possible. And excuse me for one moment. What the fuck? What did my little eyeballs just witness? Oh wait, I know what it's called. It's called demon possession. Oh, Jesus Christ could save us with this one. But of course, every Christmas story needs a villain, and no, it's not Satan this time around. It's King Koopa with one of his crazy schemes. Throughout this show, you'll see both Bowser and his 7 Koopalings taking part of the plot. Sometimes they're just okay, and other times they're
Stars like Vanilla Ice Age.
Ice Age, baby.
just plain bad. This episode, though, has Bowser spying on the cave people to plan a Grinch attack of sorts and take all of their Christmas toys. But before he can do that, Mario and pals have to make the toys in the first place. And they're so good at it that they don't even have to put it in the bag properly. You see, it's not that she isn't throwing it in the bag, it's that behind the bag is a portal that leads to the lost land of all the animation budget. Oh, there it is! But after that, Bowser initiates his plan and kidnaps not just all the toys, but poor old Oogtar as well. A devastating moment for us all. Huh? Meanwhile, in the room right next to where the crime took place, Mario is getting ready for his Santa trip. And while Peach here doesn't seem all that amused by Mario's cosplaying skills, she does have a skill on figuring out crime scenes, because in a matter of seconds, she figures out who took all of the toys by a single scale of Bowser's. Forget Sherlock Holmes and Sebastian Castellanos, a new detective is in town. So, Mario does what any main character would do at this moment. He travels to Bowser's castle to save Christmas. And while we're at this castle, Bowser goes ahead and checks his stolen goods, and immediately regrets it. Alright kid, just gonna set you right back where you belong. Yeah, there we go, and there. Have a safe trip. Also, I don't get this part where Uktar opens up one of the presents and there's a damn bomb inside of it. What was the intention of this if it was supposed to go to children? A little funny joke? Oh boy, can't wait to read the papers tomorrow and see Mass Bomb Attack by Short Italian Plumber Man. He states it was supposed to be a joke. He's at least getting 20 years for this. But with Bowser being our big bad guy and all, he captures the annoying kid and lays down some straight up facts.
Remember, Uktar spelled backwards is rat goo.
And Lucas spelt backwards is Sakal.
Wait, Sakal?
Yeah, Sakal and these balls. Alright, that's enough of that. How about we get back to Santa saving our captured friend? And, oh god, Santa, not here! Think of the children! And just like the last episode, a musical number ensues, and I'm not dancing to this one because my ears are nearly dead at this point. I mean, if you play this every year for Christmas, good for you, but what am I kidding? What the hell is wrong with you? However, it's Christmas, so we should just accept everything that happens and just be happy. Kids being saved? Happy. Animation errors of when a power-up is supposed to disappear? Happy. Not understanding at all what a child is saying?
No time. Must go bed like good cave kid. Wait for Santa bring.
Happy? And of course, we get our moral part of the episode where Uktar learns his lesson that sneaking a peek at Christmas presents isn't a very smart idea. And Yoshi doubled down on the insult by showing his serious face. It's so intimidating that I even tried it on my ferrets. Are you guys threatened? Are you guys threatened by this? No? You just leaving? Okay. And finally, the episode ends with the trio escaping the castle and celebrating the good old tradition of Cave Christmas. It even ends with Uktar giving Mario his own very special present. But we never see what's in it. What's in the box, Mario? What's in the box? What's in the damn box, Mario? What's in the box? Oh, it's just a Super Mario World transition to the conclusion of this video. Nothing harmful. And that was my brief look at the Super Mario World cartoon. Was it good? I think the cartoon does a solid job on capturing some elements from the actual game, but besides that, there's not really much to look forward to. I've already sat down and watched all 13 episodes, and I couldn't really find too many engaging plots or moments that made me go, "This shit is just alright." But it's definitely a neat part of Mario's history, and I'm glad I was able to spend my Christmas season the way I always wanted to, with a green dinosaur and a terrorist. And speaking of terrorists, I'm finally able to open this mysterious package since my hands warmed up to this classic cartoon. Or some bullshit like that. It states the following. This is a bomb. Sure it is. Alright guys, you're about to see my first Christmas unboxing video. So, let's go ahead and see. Who could that be? Santa, what are you doing here? Well, son, I really... No. Seriously, like, what are you doing here? It's like January 6th. Oh, well, I've come to do the opposite of what I usually do. You see that present you got there, boy? Well, I need it to save Christmas and mankind. Well, if I know anything about basic-ass Christmas plots, is that Santa is always right. So, here you go. Oh, thank you so much, kind soul. And in return, Santa shall give you... Shit, fuck. This. Your beard? Merry Christmas. Man, I can't believe it. The real Santa Claus gave me his beard. I guess there's only one thing to do now. Alright, putting it on eBay for $15,000. And there. I'm gonna be rich. Oh. Little did poor Lemlyton know that there wasn't a bomb in this box. It was actually an embarrassing photo of him with your boss on Valentine's Day of 2018. Ooh, I'm gonna get so many likes on this one. Why does every Christmas special end like that?